I am Ron Austin. Welcome to Edge of Ed. This is our first podcast that we're doing for, it's kind of an e-learning XR lab combo of information. And I think it's fair to say that Bruce and I wanted to get some information out to Bellevue College, as well as to everyone in the world who's interested in using XR and e-learning for education. So my job here at Bellevue College is that I'm the digital learning manager with the college. And so I work a lot with e-learning, and I just have one of the main things I do is I have a lot of fun helping faculty use tools to improve their teaching. So, Bruce?
Yes, thanks, Ron. My name is Bruce Wolcott. I also work for e-learning at Bellevue College, and I'm working with an organization or a group project called the XR Lab. We're exploring the use of expanded technologies, virtual reality, augmented reality, and the new streaming media as a way to deliver content and enhance the teaching process. So part of this is really of this podcast is really to convey our understanding of where things are regarding online education, partly from what we've learned here at Bellevue College and partly what we've learned from people working outside the school. So the podcast is a way that we can learn how to do this live streaming, these live streaming events. So it's a learning process for us.
Oh, okay. So Bruce, yeah, what I hear you saying is that we're going to be learning as we're going as well, right?
That's exactly right. And since this is our first podcast, we're going to try a simplified version, and then we're going to, over time, expand our repertoire of tools. And as we do that, familiarize you with our learning process. And we're also going to draw from the experience that we've had here at Bellevue College teaching. Ron, I believe you've been teaching for how many years?
So I've been teaching at the college for, I started in 2000. So what is that? Whatever that is now when you're watching this. And so over 20 years, yeah. So.
And what have you, in the courses that you've been teaching, Ron?
So that actually relates, the topics of the courses that I've been teaching relate a lot to how I got into e-learning. I was working mostly teaching in digital media arts. So when I first started, I was teaching Photoshop and this application called Flash. It was Macromedia Flash, and then it became Adobe Flash, and now it's Animate. But anyways, I was teaching a lot of video and a lot of animation and a lot of interactive stuff. And so I think that helped a lot when it comes to using online tools.
So that's my background as well. I've been a lifetime student of media, first doing it commercially and then moving into a teaching experience here at Bellevue College about the same time that Ron started, about 20 years ago. And everything's been changing and transforming. And that's what we want to keep up with. We want to use those tools. We want to bring in interviews with experts from education and from industry. And we also want to teach how to use some of these tools, including Canvas and OBS and potentially Camtasia and new online services that are arriving. So that's the intent and purpose for this podcast, and we hope you'll continue to join us. Right, Ron?
Yeah, I think that one of the things, a couple of things that we want to get across is that it's really valuable to have good interactive lectures, good interactive video, and there's so many tools out there. But another thing too is that it's really hard to have the time to look into these tools and to really use these. I mean, just organizing a Canvas. Canvas is our learning management system at the school. Just organizing that and making that look nice and presentable to students, even that takes a lot of time. So we have, I don't know, we might actually have hundreds of tools at our fingertips, but just trying to get in and use some of them and having the time to do it is part of the problem. So that's something that I think I want to explore. And even just for myself personally is just the extent of these tools, how they can be used to improve teaching, but then also how do we find the time to use these tools and to learn about them?
So Ron and I work a lot with faculty, teaching them how to use specifically Canvas, but also we're looking at a variety of XR tools out there. We'll have a program about XR, so we can get more into detail about that. But we really are looking for a way to sort through, separate the wheat from the chaff. And as we discover new techniques, new products coming online, people using innovative teaching strategies for online instruction, we want to bring those into the program. And
well, I know, Bruce, I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of people who work in XR and a lot of our instructors. And so, and then as well as a lot of our e-learning team. So it'll be fun to interview them for the show, on the show. So.
Okay, Ron, well, this is our first podcast, and I would like to invite everybody who's seeing this podcast to come and join us. We're going to be evolving over time and becoming more knowledgeable, drawing from our own expertise and the expertise of others. And please join us.
Yeah, we'll see you. This will be, it'll be whenever we produce one. I think probably at first at least once a week, maybe even a little more. We'll see. We'll see. So, but we'll have a lot of information to share with you. And I don't know. I'm really excited to have this finally get started. So thanks, Bruce, for having us work together on this. This is great. So.
Yeah, I agree, Ron. It'll be a lot of fun working with you on this.
All right.
And I hope to see you all return later.
Okay.